spent the past few weekends watching the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness, then you know just how exciting horse racing can be. But don't worry, the excitement doesn't end with the Belmont Stakes on June 11th. Because while the Triple Crown may be exciting, it's no comparison for the greatest horse race of them all, the jockeying for the 2012 Republican presidential nomination. As it stands now, this is a race heavy on dark horses. Former New Mexico Governor Gary Johnson and Texas Congressman Ron Paul are competing for the affections of libertarian voters, a relatively small but important part of the GOP coalition. Former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum and former Louisiana Governor Buddy Roemer are also starting with limited bases of support. And businessman and talk radio host Herman Cain is also a relative unknown, though he is extremely popular with members of the Tea Party. Then there are a few horses with longer track records, but more uncertain prospects for the race. Former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich is widely respected for his intellect, but his campaign has gotten off to a rough start, and he hasn't held elected office in more than a decade. Minnesota Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann also looks like she may be getting in the race. She's a proven hit with the Tea Party crowd, but it remains to be seen whether she can convert that appeal into a serious bid for the GOP nomination. What may be more interesting this year is how many horses won't be making the race. The group of talented conservatives who opted against running this time includes South Dakota Senator John Thune, Indiana Congressman Mike Pence, and former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee. Indiana Governor Mitch Daniels, Mississippi Governor Haley Barbour, and Donald Trump are also among those taking a pass. With the current field, Beltway insiders have narrowed it down to 3 favorite horses: former Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty, former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney, and former Utah Governor Jon Huntsman. Each has a substantial record, but each has a long way to go before they've proved to the GOP why they deserve the crown. Of course, many Republicans are still awaiting a white knight. Rumors continue to circulate about people like New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin, Wisconsin Congressman Paul Ryan, and Texas Governor Rick Perry. This is a wide field of talented candidates, but there's a long way to go before the horses even leave the gate. We at CFIF aren't in the business of supporting candidates, but we are in the business of standing up for personal freedom, economic liberty, and a strong national defense. We hope to see those themes embraced in the Republican race. Heck, we'd like just as much to see them on the Democratic side, too. As for now, though, well, we're not holding our breath. That's this week's Freedom Minute.